Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we talk about all things financial literacy. And today we're going to be talking about Fairwinds Credit Union. And this is going to be a credit union that is based out of Florida. However, you can join no matter where you live. So I did get some feedback from the last one with Apple Federal. So I wanted to make sure that I did another credit union that I could ensure anyone could join. And they also have some really cool pre-approval options. I also was pre-approved for a credit card of $10,000. The only thing I had to do was unfreeze my Equifax credit report. They ask you to unfreeze all three, but you can just unfreeze Equifax, and then they will be able to pre-qualify you, and you would only have to just get that one hard pull. And I was pre-qualified for up to $10,000. And I'll also do a highlight on their business credit card options as well. So the first thing you'll want to do is go to fairwinds.org. You can then go to personal. They do have the personal accounts here, and they'll let you know about all of the deposit products. So you can start by going to see more if you want more information about the checking account, but you can also just go to open an account. Now you can go to open a personal. You will see the option to open a business account here. The reason why I'm not talking about that right now is because you do have to have a foreign entity in order to join, because there is a geographic location restriction. So you do have to be in Florida in order to open a business account. But really, all you need is a certificate of authority. A certificate of authority shows that you are authorized to do business in a state other than your original formation state. And it's required in most states if you're going to operate in a different state other than the one that you are currently in. Now, if you want to see a video on that, let me know in the comments. I can show you how to do that. But right now, I'm going to bypass this. I'm not going to even talk about the account. I'll look at the credit cards at the end. But right now, we're just going to be looking at the personal. So you can click on open a personal account. So the first thing you'll see is let's get started. You can click on new member, and then you're going to have to choose which account you would like: the freedom spending, the preferred checking, the signature, or the UCF student checking. Now, you do have to do the preferred. If you would like, then you can do that and select a card. They have a couple of cool options here, but I'm just going to go to I don't want a card. I would suggest doing the preferred. You are required to do a minimum deposit when you set up this account. So when we get to the end, I'll show you both. But to get started, select the preferred checking, and then you can scroll down and we could take a look at the savings. Now, there's the freedom savings, but the one that I would suggest that you select is the preferred. You can do either or. With the freedom, you have unlimited deposits and flexible overdraft. With the preferred, you can earn more and save with this high interest savings account. So you can earn a little bit of money for your savings. I always prefer that. And then you would see all the options here. So for membership share, a required deposit of $5 is going to be needed when you go to set up this account. And then you will also have the $10 minimum for the preferred savings. And during the checkout, you can pay using your debit card, your bank account, or you can also use PayPal. Now, there will be a total of $40, but let's go to the application and then I'll get to the end and then show you all of that. So to start the application, you're going to enter your first name, your last name, your phone number, and your email. Now, because I've done this, I'm going to jump all the way to the end and you guys can go through and fill out the information. Very standard, very straightforward. They're just going to ask you for your driver's license, your social, your date of birth, all that basic information that you would put on any other application. So I'm going to jump to the end and then I'll show you exactly what the total is and how that breaks down. Now, as you can see here, we're 67% complete to funding your new account. Again, it asked all the basic questions that you would see on any application. And then you can fund with your bank. You can log in if you would like to do that, fund with your debit card, or fund with your PayPal. So it's going to be $10 for the preferred savings. It's going to be $25 for the checking. And then you have a membership share fee. That's $5. So a $5 fee is really what gets you your membership here. So you guys really don't have to worry too much about things to join like maybe federal access codes, anything like that, or being limited to where you live for this particular credit union. The only thing that you're going to be paying is $5 for the membership share fee, and then you're going to do the $10 and then the $25 into your checking and your savings. Once you're done, you can click next, and then you'll be able to open up your account. So there are two credit card options here. I was pre-qualified for both up to $10,000. And then we're just going to talk about some of the offers. So the welcome offer, you can earn 60,000 bonus points when you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months from opening. That's a $900 travel value. And that's for the Visa signature. You earn 5x points on theme parks, travel, dining, 2x, and you can look at that. The APR is very low, 18%, and there's a $95 annual fee. There's no foreign transaction fees. It has Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Google Pay. Now, with the preferred cashback Visa, the reason why this one is probably going to be more preferred, there's a special introductory offer of 0% APR, and that's going to be on purchases and balance transfers for the first 12 months. That's after account opening. And then after that, you'll get a variable of 15.49% or 15.49 to 18%. You also get 1.5% unlimited cash back on all of your purchases. There is no annual fee on this card. No balance transfer fees, which is pretty good. No foreign transaction fees. And it does have Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Google Pay. And this is just giving you a calculator. Should I transfer my current balances? And it's going to let you know what the rates are if that was applicable to you. But most importantly, you can get pre-qualified for these credit cards. So let's go to apply now. When you get to this screen, you're going to click on let's get started. Now, when you get to that let's get started screen, because I already went through and pre-filled out all the information, it's going to ask you to put all of your basic information. If you already opened the checking account first, then it's going to already have that information pre-filled. So my name, everything was already there. The only thing that I had to do was click this is me after it asked for my phone number, and that was it. I had to unfreeze my Equifax report. When you're doing the application or the pre-qualification, it lets you know it will not be a hard inquiry, okay? It will not be hard. It will be a soft inquiry, and you only have to unlock your Equifax. It's going to prompt you to unlock all three. Just do Equifax, make sure TransUnion and Experian are both locked, okay? And once you do that, it will pre-qualify you and let you know which cards that you can actually get. So they also have loan offers that they can pre-qualify me for. So they have personal loans up to $5,000, and it lets me know it would be a 13% APR. And then it also has auto loans up to $25,000, lets me know that it's going to be a 6.15% APR, and then limit increase on current Fairwinds cards. I can also see that too. Now let's go to the credit cards for 1 second. I'm pre-qualified for 2 credit cards. So let's see what this actually means. So it says the chance of approval shown is determined based on the information you provided, the data gathered from your soft pull credit file, and on whether you meet Fairwinds Credit Union's underwriting criteria for this product. For example, you may not be approved because you don't meet the ability to pay standard. After Fairwinds Credit Union verifies your income and employment, you may be asked to provide more information during the verification process. Knowing your chance of approval may help you narrow down your choice. Now, with that being said, there's a point where you filled out this information. They asked you for your housing expense. They also asked you for your income. Now, if your housing expense is very, very high in comparison to your income, that is a debt to income ratio factor. If you did that and it doesn't seem like you would be able to maybe pay back anything on this card, you can potentially get denied. If that were to happen, I recommend that you call them. You can speak with underwriting to see if you can get that fixed or overturned. Now, again, this is a pre-qualification. It's not a hard inquiry. If anything does happen, and let's say you didn't get the card, I recommend you watch my video on how to remove hard inquiries and remove the hard inquiry. With that being said, if you were to go ahead and complete the application, you know with full certainty that if you did not get approved for whatever reason, that you would be okay and you can remove that hard inquiry. No harm, no foul, okay? Now, this is really the main thing. It shows high chances of approval at rates shown below. So Fairwinds preferred cashback Visa credit card. Everyday purchases have never been so rewarding. And then I can also qualify for the Fairwinds Visa signature card. Now, the one thing I want to go back and point out to you, let's just go back for 1 second. As you can see here, it lets me know that I can get credit cards up to $10,000. Now, from what I looked at, I don't believe this is the maximum credit card limit that you can get approved for. I believe it could actually be more. However, right now it's saying up to $10,000. There's not many data points about this particular credit union. If or when you get approved, you'll have to just take that into consideration. That again, from other data points, I saw higher limits than $10,000. But right now, I'm only seeing up to $10,000 on the pre-qualification. So again, it just depends. But just so that we are, clear on that, let's just say that it's going to be $10,000 max that you're going to get for this card. Again, I read data points up to 50,000, but $10,000 is what it's showing that I can get pre-qualified for. Now, I'm going to click on it as if I were to apply, but I'm not actually going to apply for the card because I already have way too many cards. I am not trying to apply for this one. So let's just go as far as we can, and that way you can get all the information that you need to apply comfortably. So this is the screen before I complete the application. It lets me know that I can start a balance transfer if I wanted to. If I wanted to move some credit card debt from my credit cards over to this one, then I could. The personal limit lets me know again up to $10,000. APR is going to be 18%. Balance transfer fee is going to be 0. And then there's travel and accident insurance. There's also 0% APR for 12 months. And then all I have to do is check my disclosure here. Then I would be able to complete the application. But again, I'm not personally looking for any type of personal credit cards right now. I just got the Chase Business, not the cash. I already had that one, but the ink, like the darker bluer one. I'm going to make a video on that coming up shortly. But for today, this is just all that we're looking at. And I'm not going to, again, complete that application. I wish it was a business credit card, then I can show you. But right now, I'm just going to leave it at that. So if you got this same screen and you got the pre-qualification and you submit it, please drop a comment below. Let us know the outcome and the limit that you were approved for. And, if you didn't get the pre-qualification, let us know too. That way we know that this isn't just something that everyone is getting generally, that you do have to pre-qualify in order to do it. And if you were able to do this by just unfreezing just Equifax by itself, because again, I'm stopping right here, so I won't know any further than what we're seeing at this point. And then just to make sure, I wanted to pull up the Fairwinds Visa signature. So right here, I can see that there's personal limit up to $10,000, APR 18%, balance transfer is 0, and you can earn 60,000 points when you spend 5,000. So pretty much saying the exact same information. Once again, I'm not going to proceed because I don't want this personal card. I already have enough personal cards. I don't want to shorten my average age on my account. I would rather just save it because, eventually I'm looking at doing things with real estate. So I'm trying to get my age up. So I'm only getting business credit cards at the moment. So we're going to get off of this and we're going to take a look at their business credit card application. So now we're back on the home screen. Let's go to business. And they have checking, savings accounts. Let's go to the credit cards here. And then this is the business cash Visa. So I'm going to go to the apply now. There's the cash, there's the rewards. And let's see, annual fee, 0% APR on both. So I like that. And then you earned, so with this one, you earn 150,000 additional rewards when you spend $50,000. And on this one, you receive $1,500 in additional cash back when you do $50,000 in the first 180 days. And you receive that $500 cash bonus when you do $5,000. So each one of these seem like they're pretty much going to be the exact same. None of them are giving me the indication that one is better than the other. There's no annual fees. It's just whether you want points or you want cash back. Let's go to apply now. All right, so I'm going to go to select loan type, credit card. Okay, so on the application, I just entered my information as being the primary owner of my business. It's asking me to request a credit limit. I'm just going to say 25,000. And then I'm going to click continue. So on the previous screen, it asked me for all my business information, business address, EIN number, all that good stuff. I'm actually going to see if it lets me complete the application, and we're just going to do this live and then just see what happens. Now, to set up a business account, you do need to do the certificate of authority. And that's what I tried first. I did not just try to apply for the credit card like I'm doing right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply, guys, and we'll just see what happens in real time. All right. So I entered in all my personal information. Now it's just showing beneficial ownership, and let's continue. All right. Now, after filling out all the information, we're at the review and submission part. So I'm going to just submit this. And again, we're just going to see what happens. And the request is processing right now. Just waiting to see what happens. All right. And it says, thank you for choosing Fairwinds. We have received your business credit card application. A loan officer will contact you soon to complete your request. And this is your application number. So, hey, if you guys want to see part 2 of what happens when I get contacted by the loan officer, then we'll go ahead and we'll do that, and we'll see what's going on. So, other than that, I think that's going to be everything for the video. Hopefully you guys can take a look, do this same thing. If I do get approved for the business credit card with the limit that I asked for, I will definitely follow up and let you guys know. But for the personal credit card, you can definitely get pre-qualified for up to $10,000. We're going to see if the business card gets approved for $25,000. Again, it was random. And I'll check if I got a hard inquiry or anything like that. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and you have a wonderful day.